Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're just here for the first time, you know what to do. I just wanted to do a quick video today. I was going to call it a 70,000 mile kind of update thing, but I think I'll do that when I get to 70,000 miles. Now I'm at like 68, 225, something like that. And this is my 2022 Tesla Model 3 long range. I realize most of you are probably new here at my channel, so thank you for checking out the video. I will try to make this very quick and just kind of get right to the point. I wanted to talk today about kind of the obvious things that have kind of worn on the car after 68,000 miles. I got the car brand new in August of 2022. It had like 21 miles when I got it, and here we are, 68 and change. And, you know, she's still ticking. And, you know, there have been quite a few adventures with this car. It has taken me all up and down California, way up north, and all the way down to San Diego and to Vegas quite a few times. And just kind of local commuting. I'm on my second set of tires. I'm on my second roof panel up there. I'm on my second headliner. So I just kind of wanted to talk today about like what wears out after 68,000 miles. And so the first thing, let's talk about what didn't wear out. Car's driving great. It really is. I'm really not noticing any issues with drivability, except for I think the tire shop that put these tires on and did my alignment, I think they screwed up the camber. So I actually spoke with a service advisor at Tesla, and he thinks my alignment is wonky, and that's why my autopilot isn't working right, and my auto steer is kind of sloppy. So that's the only thing that hasn't gone well, but that happened immediately after getting the tires in alignment. So he suggested that I come back and get an alignment with Tesla, so we'll get that squared away real soon, and I will update y'all once I find out about that. So let's talk about exterior. Now that we got kind of the mechanical out of the way, drives great. The battery, I think it's degraded about 6% at this point. It estimates about 338 miles on a full charge. But of course, it'll never get that much. It'll get closer to like 200 and something. But up here, I did hit a tumbleweed way back when and broke this. So I got to fix that. And the tumbleweed also took a bunch of paint off right here, which you can't really see too well on camera. And truthfully, you can't see it that well in real life. So, big whoop. It's a daily driver. Like, I hate that, but, you know, what am I going to do? I'm not going to replace the bumper and all of that stuff. And I have hit a lot of things. Like, I've just been kind of unlucky in that regard. But nothing too major. You know, just walking around the car, you see those really slick wheel covers. I'll have a link for those if you're interested. And if I forget, just ask me. I'll give you a link and a discount. But yeah, so there you have it. Beautiful. Still really nice. In the midnight silver metallic color. And and I'm sorry, I did not clean my car for this. I really should have. But hey, you know, you're just going to see the real deal. This is just how it is day to day. So most of the review is just basically going to focus in this area. And we're going to talk about kind of like the wear items. So actually, we'll start here. You'll notice right here, this part of the weather stripping is kind of worn out. And that would be from me getting in and out of the car because I'm a big dude. Same with this spot of the headliner. It's a little bit frayed. And then this is like all kinds of shiny and smooth now just from me hitting it, you know, and that was just kind of, I'd like to say unavoidable. Again, sorry about the mess. And you'll also notice this part of the weather stripping here. It's a little bit, you know, probably my footsie. And then same here, this just always ends up with footprints. And, you know, I may try and get one of those floor mats that kind of covers everything at some point. I don't know. I've had this for like a year. As you can see, like it looks terrible right now, but I can hose it off. It'll look great. if you want a set of these, I'll leave a link too. And if I forget, let me know. Now let's talk about the driver's seat. So 68,000 miles. I'm careful, but I'm not like careful, if that makes sense. So, there are a couple of little kind of scratches on the seat, but they usually tend to come out. Oh yeah, maybe. I don't know. But the material has held up well. I do need to clean it. I'm looking closer now and I'm like, ooh man, that is dirty. I really need to get in there. My bad. Sorry, Tesla purists that keep your car spotless. This ain't it. But still pretty decent cushioning. It does feel softer and less supportive than when it was new. There's just no way around that. Now stepping into the car, close the door, get rid of some of that wind noise. So if you look down here, there is a little bit of the arm, because that's where my arm goes. That's why this is all shiny too. And that's why this is all scratched up. And, it just happens, friends. Steering wheel looks pretty good. Again, I need to clean it. It looks terrible, but all of the material seems to be just fine. So that's cool. I'm always careful with my steering wheels. I don't grip them too tight. I know some people like to really death grip the wheel, and I try to stay real gentle. I'll tend to kind of wear a couple of smooth spots into the wheel, but I've never like worn through a wheel. But this one, still very nice. Again, just needs a good clean. Dashboard. I actually haven't looked at my dashboard. It's fine. I have this cover, which I guess I've been doing some acceleration. My bad. They don't make this cover anymore, which is too bad because I love it. But that's been protecting my dash. Headliner is not very old, frankly, so it should be fine. And this is a new roof shade, so that's fine too. This looks good. I gotta say, it's not like a super high quality interior, as you all know, like if you know anything about Teslas, but I think they do use materials that generally hold up to the test. I've seen some of these that are just trashed, and the only thing that I've noticed is like the armrest will be a little bit, beat up. And I think mine should be fine. I keep this cover on it. Yep, looks really good. It's just dirty. But yeah, I keep this little pad on here. If you want one of these, let me know. I'll put a link in the description. That is the cool thing about having a channel, is that I get all kinds of fun accessories. And I love that. Thank you to all the companies that have sent me fun stuff, because I love it. We're going to come around to the back, just talk about some other like common wear items. And again, my car's a mess. I've got my stuff for work here. But you can see there's like some scuffing, and this is just real dirty, and it's scratched up. Probably from strollers and cases, and what have yous. And I just haven't kept up with it. I'm sorry. I know some of you keep your cars perfect. I don't. Same thing here. Just a little bit of scratching. Pretty common. And if this bothers me enough, and same with this, I could probably order new pieces and just put them on. But again, I just don't care. I have a cool little trunk mat here. A week ago, I vacuumed this all out. And just because of the oak trees, we're right back to square one, full of oak pollen or whatever the heck that is. Otherwise, trunk is good. No issues. My taillights tend to get water in them still, but I guess it evaporates, so it's within spec. Coming around to the passenger side here, really dirty passenger seat. This is embarrassing. Shouldn't even show this, but passenger seat is still lovely. No issues there. Weather stripping here, just a couple of little footsie scratches on the trim here, and It'll clean up fine. And then I think I spilled coffee here. So, but again, I can hose this bad boy off and it'll look brand new. So I like that. Armrest looks great. No issues there. Door panel is great. I mean, I know it doesn't look like it, but my car is actually in really good shape. It's just really, really dirty. But there's not a lot like wrong with it per se. I just tossed some seat back protectors on the back seat. Otherwise, I would show you that. I'll show you that anyway. You can see here these nice leather seat back protectors, and that covers all of the you know, children kicking my seat back, which is a thing. Of course, if you have kids, you know. I mean, I always said my kids won't do that. My kids totally do that. I know my son tries not to, but he has big feet, so, you know, whatever. So yeah, that's about it. I just kind of wanted to show you how things are wearing. I guess, yeah, I didn't show you the front, but there's not much to see there. Same kind of thing. There's just kind of some light scratching on the plastics, and it's dirty. So there you have it. And again, I didn't clean the car because I just thought, like, might as well just show you what now looks like. This is today. This is real life. And I will clean it, I promise. But, you know, whatever. Just kind of wanted to show you more kind of like how the materials are handling all of this. And particularly, you know, when they're dirty, they have a higher chance of getting damaged. So, like, it's more of just like a testament to kind of the quality of this car, even though I have been very critical of the materials. But, you know, in this case, I gotta say, it's done all right. You know, it's done just fine. So yeah, if you have any questions, comments, drop them down below. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, stay driven.